Hi guys, Hail Mary meets everybody. It's Michelle Marie Plunny. It is the 16th of October 2019. This morning I want to start first to let you know that I talked to the staff about last night's baked potato dinner, and they did very well. They were very happy with the number of people that came. They don't know how many was because of my announcement or other announcements, but they said that they did a wonderful job, and they wanted to thank everybody who came to help the Open Door Soup Kitchen here in Winston, Connecticut, with money, and by coming in to eat the baked potato dinner. Of course, it helps fund the soup kitchen's operations, and they're happy with your patronage. And I also wanted to let you know I reviewed yesterday's video, and it was really, really surreal. I don't know what it was, but the way the video came out, but it was really, really quite interesting and quite enjoyable. I liked it a lot. And but I wanted to talk to you today, and I'm gonna try to stay on topic and not deviate too badly, is about a couple things that I did not get a chance to address, or I forgot to address about yesterday. First of all, this guy that asked me, he said on Discord, he says, "Aren't you supposed to do a live show tonight?" The answer is no. And the reason that we're not doing a live show, except for Saturday, is because that works out the best, because most people are available to come on Saturday. I said most, not everyone, but a good portion of my audience can come on Saturday. If we had a live show on Tuesday night, there's no guarantee anyone would be there, especially since the channel changes. Everybody's still kind of wondering, where we are and all that, and it's going to take a while to get enough of the people to subscribe to the new channel so that the people will receive notifications, and then they can actually watch the shows. Now, let me speak of the notifications. I want to make sure you understand one thing, why the notifications are important. The notifications are important, especially when the channel change, is because unless you know when the show is going to start, in this case, on Saturdays, it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. UK time. If it's during any other time of the day, you have no clue, because unless you have a friend that happens to be subbed, and then your friend tells you of the show change or the time it's going to start, and that's great. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But the truth is, yeah, I had a little pastry earlier, so I still feel like I got crumbs on me. I did wipe my face, but I had it before a show. The thing is that what makes this situation different than the Welcome to My World channel versus my main channel is the main channel has 496 subs. Now, 496 subs is still not enough to basically earn special powers like mobile live streaming and all that, but it was a channel that I had worked on for a long time. Lumi, however, also streams directly from her own channel, and she's not interested in setting up a branding channel. That's what these are called, as branding channels. The Welcome to My World channel was originally created, as I said, from my Cable 13 public access TV program, where I'd be sharing the videos after they aired on public access 13. Well, what we decided to do is, since the channel still exists, and some of the shows, we didn't get them all uploaded from the DVDs to the network. So, I mean, we still have the DVDs that we can go ahead and run Handbrake on, and then break them up into individual modules and then upload them. We could still do that. It's just that there's so many programs that at the time I didn't have a hard drive big enough to hold all the DVDs worth of shows. Of course, now that's a slightly different situation now, but what isn't different is how long will it actually physically take to upload the videos. It's still going to take a long time on standard asymmetrical digital subscriber line to get them all out there to you. If it was symmetrical DSL, I would be probably be able to get them up there at a better rate. Don't forget that the series ended in 2014. We were going to have gone further. We're going to move on and continue the series in 2015 and 2016. And the reason we didn't was because my leg really was becoming a real pain in the leg. And it was really hard to mobilize myself to go back and forth into the cable company with the DVDs and content. So, because of a leg pain, I ended up having to cancel the whole series, even though I kind of liked doing it. Also, was kind of complicated because there was some regulations I couldn't do with the Cable 13 shows that I could do on YouTube. There's certain things I could do on YouTube that I couldn't do in Cable 13. And one of the things was, which is the truth in both, had to do with music. And I could do some local singing stuff on Cable 13. I can't do that on YouTube. However, me and Lemmy are working on a song, a remake of the song by Steam, which is called Hey, Nah, 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 Hey, Kiss Her Goodbye. We double checked the copyright policies on it, and it says that it could be, if you do a cover, it can be blocked in 30 countries. And that's kind of sucks. I really think we got a perfect winter weather one that would be perfect for introducing winter. I'm not saying kissing summer goodbye, kissing warm weather goodbye, and we'd like to sing that. Maybe even for the convocation this year, maybe sooner. We'll try to get it in sooner. The music that I originally did last year, the Kalikimaka songs, we still have those on my Google Drive, hard drive. So if anybody wants to know why they're not on YouTube, and the reason is because we don't know what the copyrights are on that. And I need to review the copyrights. Because remember, Michelle already got screwed because of a song that was blocked worldwide that caused her live stream services to be blocked worldwide. So she doesn't want to do the same BS again. Exactly. And we want to make sure to keep everything in good standing. We want to make sure to dot our I's, cross our T's, and basically make a good program that everybody could watch. So we are working on some things outside of YouTube as well. One of the things was, for the card that Skynet is shipping me, is I'm trying to get Windows 10 installed on my Mac Pro. The problem that we're running into with installing Windows 10 on the Mac Pro is it seems that it much rather have my own separate hard drive, or it can go pound sand. Well, okay, fine. I have an extra 80 gigabyte hard drive. Yes, I did try Boot Camp Assistant. It only did me a favor by downloading the drivers that it was going to need for Windows 10 and Windows 8. And so I have the drivers on the thumb drive, the updates, but I still have to go ahead and boot Windows 10 and install it. And I tried to install it on the Mac partition, and of course the thing was very clear to me. They said, I don't want to be installed in the Mac partition. I don't want to do it with the Mac partition map. I want a standard PC partition map. So we kind of said to ourselves, well, that means we have to install a separate hard drive. But we didn't really have any extra hard drives laying around that we would consider good candidates. I mean, some of them were available, but they were just atrociously bad. So we have one. We have one. An 80 gigabyte. Which may have stuff on it already. So that's the kind of stuff that we were thinking about. but that's not insurmountable. It's just annoying. But what is frustrating for me and for Lummy is the amount of work that it is going to take to get that working. It's just incredible the amount of work it's going to take just to get that thing to work. That's orange juice, by the way. Speaking of that, we are saying the Sip Kitchen gave away a gallon of chocolate milk. And so, obviously, I took a gallon home because I figured, why not? I like chocolate milk. Because I tend to eat a lot of dairy. And so milk is pretty good for me. I don't usually burn my own milk. But everybody says to me, well, you should be drinking stuff that's fat-free. Well, that's the good thing with the True Moo chocolate milk is it is fat-free. But it's probably not totally, it's not sugar-free at all. No, it's not. Absolutely is not sugar-free. Anyway, this, even though I recycle this container, I use it over and over again, just looking at the ingredients on this milk here, this one says vitamin D is 10%, calcium is 20%, iron is 0%, potassium is 380 milligrams, 8%, vitamin A is 90 microcentigrams, is 10%. And so this milk here, which is regular whole milk, is fairly healthy for me. The orange juice, I'm going to refill my orange juice cup here, but let me just show you something real quick here.
I don't care. I don't like my yeah, well, it is what it is. Going to the city. I'm good. 5 days, I think. Plus, I get the fire for cash. They pay our hotel. We got a nice one. And the money was clothes.
Interesting thing, when I was comparing the orange juice statistics versus the orange juice statistics for McDonald's Minute Maid, the Minute Maid orange juice had more nutritional value. Again, I actually was surprised. But this was made by probably the same orange juice manufacturer that makes Cumberland Farms orange juice. So it probably would make sense why some of the nutritional value is pretty much the same. What I would love to see is an orange juice that has 25% minimum USRDA, that's the United States recommended daily allowance for nutrients, all of it in one 8-ounce cup. Now, with modern manufacturing and processing, we could make that happen. Because the truth is that if you are not eating a lot of meat products, you're going to need some way to increase your nutrients. That's not surprising. Makes sense, right? But anyway, the point is that because I drink a lot of milk and I eat a lot of dairy. And the reason I do is because my body doesn't mind dairy. Dairy doesn't bother me. I can drink milk. I can eat cheese. I can eat yogurt. It doesn't matter. I know people in my age group that by the time they're 50 are significantly lactose intolerant, and they can't. But I can. But I just can't eat a lot of gluten. The funny thing is, today the soup kitchen had these. Okay, I'm gonna take this one pack home because I took 2 out of it because I ate 2 already for a snack. I can eat some gluten, but not a lot. If I do, my body gets really mean and does really nasty stuff, and so I tend to stay away from a lot of gluten. But on the other hand, like I said, I can drink orange juice. I can drink milk. I can hell, I can even drink. Well, I wouldn't drink it straight, but I can eat things with white vinegar. I can eat things with red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar as well. But I cannot eat excessive amounts of gluten. So I have to be careful what I eat. But once in a while, it's fine. Yesterday's lunch was baked ham and mashed potatoes and let's see what else, cream meats. It was good. It was good lunch yesterday. I actually had a good meal. I got a chance to do a lot of great stuff. It seems like these shows are getting longer and longer, these vlogs. That's fine. As long as my battery holds out on my phone, I'm okay. Oh, God. Anyway, that's just the sad truth. So when are you going to start streaming from your phone? Well, the problem is streaming from the phone is that I can't read the questions from here. And I know we talked about the laptop project, and I am still considering the laptop. I thought you were going to consider the violin. Oh, it's a toss-up. Yeah, okay. Because part of me says I want the violin, and part of me says I want the laptop. This is separate money from the clothing money, guys. Let's understand that. The $350 that's earmarked for clothing includes dresses, undergarments, and shoes. Now, the shoes are important because my shoes are worn out. I'm actually putting pieces of duct tape underneath the soles of my shoes to help prevent any more premature wear. And that's kind of stupid because your shoes already worn through in parts, so it's like, what's the point? You're only delaying the inevitable when you're going to have to replace the sneakers anyway. And I am aware of that, but I haven't got the renter's rebate yet. So once I get the renter's rebate, then I can go ahead and buy some sneakers. Now, I have my heart set on some New Balance sneakers because the New Balance sneakers I have had long lives. They have lasted me a long, long time, and I would prefer to keep them for that reason because they do last a long time, and they will be awesome. So, yes, I do need these sneakers, but I don't want to go broke in the process of buying ones. That some people tell me like they buy sneakers that are $80 to $100 average. I'm not looking for spending money for the sake of spending money. I'm looking for something that's going to survive a heavy walker, not something that is going to wear down within a month or 2 months. I mean, the Walmart $10 pieces of crap, they work okay for about a month to 2 months, and then you gotta throw them out. That's kind of silly. But on the other hand, if you don't have any other sneakers, I guess the Walmart pieces of crap is what you'll take. But I noticed also, with my left leg especially, you need good arch support. If you don't, that really, really can cause a lot of pain in my left leg. So I have to basically have the proper arch support, and I'm obviously healing better because now I'm moving around more this year than I was last year, which I have been getting progressively better every year. Only thing is your eyes ain't getting progressively better. No, my eyes are fine as long as I keep up my eye treatments like I'm supposed to. They're fine. It's just that I keep running out of money to buy boxes of eye drops. This month's coming up in the beginning of November. I will buy another box of cancer eye drops for the month of November. And when the registry comes in, I might buy another 3 boxes. I've seen like some of the sellers I've seen are selling the boxes for less than $30 a box, which is fine. But then you wonder, is this stuff expired eye drops that they're selling, or is this new eye drops where the manufacturer Innovative Vision Products has reduced the price? Now, if they reduce the price, I would be very happy about it. But the thing is I noticed that some of the sellers' prices, just kind of sends warning bells off. Like when you start seeing eye drops for like $24 for normally $38 for the 2 vials of cancer eye drops, something tells me that's not good. That's not right. That means that something is going on here. And so I continue to buy the eye drops I buy from the same manufacturer, the same seller I've been buying them from, and in the same general area, Brooklyn, New York. And that's what I do. It's cost me a little more, but 1, I know the seller, and 2, I know that when I buy the eye drops, that they come to me and that they are improperly wrapped by the manufacturer, and that there's no tampering or anything like that, where somebody went into the box or is selling me old, outdated stock. I know I'm getting the fresh stuff. So that's important for eye drops. I mean, or for any kind of medical things. For other things in life, like film or batteries, it's not so big of a deal. In the case of film, it depends on how old you're talking about. I mean, if it's film from the 1970s that was sitting in a refrigerator in some photographer's kitchen for the last 30 years, it's probably not going to be a problem. But if it's film that's been sitting in a warm, humid, hot car, still in its original box, the chemistry is probably changed enough that using it will be like total surprise of what you're going to get. But that's what happens when you get old film, okay, or anything like that. See, in my case, because it's my eyes, my visual systems that makes possible. My camera's to my soul. I need to be able to make sure I can see as best I can. And I don't really see that well right now out of my right eye. My left eye is okay, but my right eye is like, no. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I can't even see the stars on the flag across the way from here with my right eye. My left eye, I can't. I can almost count the stars on the flag with my left eye. But I can't count the stars on the flag with my right eye. I can't even see the flag. It's just a big giant blur. I can see sort of like white and red stripes, and then the square where the blue is, and little dots are supposed to be stars. And I can't even see the colors or anything. It's just totally messed up. So all the cancer eye drops do is they help to keep the cataract itself at bay. It doesn't deal with anything potentially else in my eye. Oh yeah, it helps with eye strain because of that. But that's something else I got to deal with. I got to fix that. Also helps with squinting. People may not have noticed that I can tell when I'm squinting on camera. I can see it in the when I go home in the video. But I'm squinting, and which kind of sucks because you don't get to see my good eyes. I got nice eyes. I have nice eyes, but you never get a chance to see them because it always look like I'm squinting in the bright light. Because in some cases I literally am squinting in the bright light. So, so besides clothing, the computer is still a possibility. What about a tape backup drive? Well, honestly, I don't know. A tape backup drive, maybe. But It's gonna pretty much take all the discretionary funding just to get the stuff to make a tape back after I work, which is gonna suck. And well, let's see. What about the remote MPEG stream encoder? Well, that's still would be interesting to have too. But I think as far as the discretionary spending goes, what I'm thinking is it's a toss-up between the MacBook and the violin. I definitely want to get, if I do get the MacBook, I want to get a couple, or at least one 500 gigabyte SSD drive to replace the hard drive that may be in it. For reasons that's pretty obvious. Because a hard drive in a MacBook is going to be, one, it's going to use more energy. Two, it's going to be more sensitive to vibration. Three, you guys see where the microphone is? Is it in the top of the case or is it? I think it's in the top. I think it's, yeah, but you're gonna be using your alright pre anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, and then I need a microphone. Yeah. Thinking about a PG-38 or PG-48 from Shure microphone. I could probably buy a second-hand one from a garage band or something that maybe that does bars or something that just happens to be an extra microphone they don't need in the studio. Could buy used. I like to buy new when I can. I'm not really into the used stuff, but I will buy used if it's good condition and it's worth the money. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. And then with a laptop, I will be able to do what I'm doing now, but I'll be able to have the screen closer to me so I can read the questions. What would have also been kind of cool if I had like one of those refreshable braille displays connected, so either by USB or by Bluetooth, so that I could actually read the questions coming up as braille dots. So I wouldn't have to look at the screen. I could look at the camera instead. But those are like $3,000 a piece, so that's not going to happen. It would be nice, but it's not going to happen. It's too expensive. Besides, I haven't used Braille in so many years. I don't even know if I can even still read it anymore. I learned the Braille back in 1989 and 1990, and I haven't used it since. So I really don't know if Braille would work for me. As far as when is the next live stream and where is it going to be? It's going to be on Saturday, 1 o'clock. I'm going to start moving the show to look into my world channel. And I still think you should leave it on my channel for now, because people, at least I need the subs. Yeah, okay. But the look on the world channel needs subs too. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to figure it out. But okay, let me easy question. Let's leave the show. We'll come to or the Saturday shows right now on her channel, and then once we get all that organized and everything's all cool, we'll go ahead and in a couple of months move the show over to the Welcome to My World channel, because theoretically speaking, in 30 days, which we're talking about the end of October, maybe even the mid-November, we're supposed to be able to live stream again on the main channel. And so let's see what happens with that, and try to get that working, and then we'll see if we can start streaming that back on my Welcome to My World channel, and of course on the that way YouTube's bots won't get ideas. Right. And please do, if you are new and you're just watching these shows and you want to know more about me, please watch this documentary. Now, where I put it? I think I put it in one of the playlists on the channel. It's really not that big of a playlist. And I know that it's in the description of Lemmy's channel. Great. So you can go there and watch the documentary. It's called I Am Snow Queen. It is on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. It's called I Am Snow Queen. And it'll help you to understand who I am, why I do what I do, my passions, my loves, my hates. And it'll be very interesting for you to get to know me as a person. And don't forget that while I have seen, unfortunately, on Google, I search my name, I see a couple of detractors that have said some pretty nasty things about me. One thing you might want to keep in mind, those people have the majority of them have never met me in person. They do not know me in person. I think some of them are actually jealous of the efforts I have put in to become the person I am, and my compassion, and my love, and my season of winter, but I also love everybody anyway, regardless of what season you love. And I want to see you happy and healthy. Because, remember, just like Cat Stevens says, we're only dancing on this earth for a little while. So, you have to, there's no reason to hate anybody. It just sucks to do that. And I can hear the little children over there squealing around. I think they're kind of saying in their own ways, in the show. Maybe. All right, guys. I'll see you Saturday. Bye, everybody.